Welcome back to Fit the Description, episode 18, chapter 2. And before we start, I normally don't like to do these anymore, basically putting this talking part in the beginning, but because we're dealing with finances, I want to correct a couple of statements that I can remember from this episode and put it right here. Only because we're dealing with finances, and I want to be as transparent as possible. So with that being said, first let me say this. I'm only speaking for me personally. I've only been into crypto for a year. So knowing that, understand, we're not financial advisors. We can't give you financial advice. If you listen to us and you lose your money, don't blame us. That's on you. So that's a disclaimer. And with that being said, let me correct a couple of thoughts I had in this episode. And again, if you want to know where these apply, I'm going to be vague because you got to listen to the entire episode to know what I'm talking about. But I will put it here real quick. First thing I want to say is when regulation happens in crypto, it will basically turn into stocks. The next thing I want to say is Bone is actually with Shiba Inu. Third, I'm not against old money because they actually help teach fundamentals, but there are some differences in old money and how stocks works and crypto. So the Cardano Summit is over. And beyond that, there are a couple of other things I do want to fix, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. So when that comes up, I would definitely make those in a future episode. Other than that, this is probably going to be the last podcast we have strictly on crypto until possibly next year. So hopefully you enjoy this. And yeah, check it out.
So okay, let me. I got a question. What coin right now do y'all think is gonna make you $100,000 or to $1 million now for you?
Are you saying the quickest or in the?
Yeah, what's the quickest one you think is gonna get you there?
In 4 years, you said?
Not in 4 years. However
the
many.
quickest.
Like the quickest. Like
Okay,
what's coin you think is gonna get you there?
I'll let you go first, Reed.
Probably the quickest, probably ADA.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be my quickest.
I agree with that.
I said I got a lot of like I have like V chain. I got a lot of V chain.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
I see it as more like a short term that could give me a good amount of money quickly. I don't know about 100K, but it'll give me a good chunk. What else? I have Shiba, a lot of Shiba.
Shiba Inu.
I said Shiba Inu. I would say. Jason, you can ask G. I always say it wrong, man. But all the other coins I have, like I have some Cosmos. I got some Grassmit, which maybe what else I got? I got to pull out my spreadsheet.
But we'll get to that in a minute. The question was, okay. Which one do you feel?
Yeah. Okay, but but Ada for sure. Ada is like.
I'll have to agree for now. Because the only other coins I would think that can do it are pretty much you're gonna have to find. I won't say backy, basically you gotta go through like Binance or whatever. But I would say of what I own, I would say the one that I think that would get me there the quickest right now is probably to me, I mean, if you're talking about millionaire, it will probably have to say Cardano. But do I think which one I think it's going to make me profit probably the fastest, probably in the next couple of years? Like I said, I think sheep. I have so much of sheep. I think Shiba Inu can make me at least a couple 100,000. Well, yeah, 100,000 in like the next couple of years.
Okay.
So that's one. What about you?
I'm with y'all on the Cardano.
Yeah.
Probably the most easiest one. I feel like it's gonna give me there.
Well, I don't want to say it's the easiest one. I think it's the safest one. Honestly.
Well, wait. What do y'all think about XRP?
XRP is gonna take off soon as the lawsuit is done.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, did he hear me?
Yeah, did you hear him?
Okay, yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the lawsuit could be ending next week. Shoot, who knows? Like, still, SEC has been dragging it out for a minute, but you could tell it's about to end soon because they already talking about other coins they thinking about going after. And it's like the whole year they haven't been talking about no other coin other than XRP. And it's like, why now y'all talking about, what is it? Is it Uniswap or which one is it? I forget, it's one of them.
Yeah,
coins they're about to go. Uniswap, right? Yeah, Uniswap. And because like Uniswap was just in the top 10 and now it's 14. And it's all because of them mentioning that, and now it's not even moving up like it was $30. Now it's 19
because it's the biggest crypto exchange. That's why.
Yeah, so like they're talking about going after that one, and like is for them to even be talking about going after something, you already can tell that in the other case that's about to get moved on. They're just gonna like hit them with a fine, and once XRP pays a fine, it's gonna get back listed on all the exchanges, and then it's gonna take off. Like easily, it's gonna take off like crazy.
I do agree with that, but me and I talked to B about this before. Like I stay away from that one because like anything to do with the government, it's like it could take off, and this is one thing I said until recently. I said until hearing everything else is going on. I felt like XRP was going to be the main coin that's going to get the crypto market regulated. And that's why XRP has to be very nervous, because once government's involved with the coin or anything like this, especially in this kind of market that's unregulated,
you don't think they're involved with any of the coins now?
What, the government?
Yeah.
I think they know about it. I think they've been keeping track, but no, they're not involved yet. I like I said, they're trying to be involved because they like I said, you're dealing with a lot of old money. Crypto's a very, very new form of currency. The reason why crypto's able to do the reason why crypto's so volatile is because it's unregulated. It's because now that they're starting to learn about it, which is this is what I was going to bring up, and that's why I said the most dangerous thing to crypto right now, the most dangerous thing that's going to cost people millions to me, is the government. Because the problem is it's crypto. It's a dangerous form of currency, even to the dollar. Even though I don't think they will ever get rid of the dollar, but as of right now, like people are looking at it as a competitor to the dollar. Even though I feel like crypto is the future, and it's definitely going to be worth something in the future, even if it gets regulated. That's why I said everybody who I feel like gets in now, because this is going to be the last time that you can get in, where like you could get a bunch and like it could go like this, is because it's unregulated. The problem is you got a bunch of old fogies in office that don't know crap about this. They're trying to regulate this like actual dollars and stuff, and it doesn't work that way. So what you're about to do is do a lot of crooked and corrupt things. Something that somebody said, and which I agree with. If crypto becomes a real threat to the dollar, or it could become a real form of currency and become a major buying point, right now, what they're basically saying, the government has some things in place, or they're trying to work on things to get things in place. So as soon as crypto really starts messing up the money, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to come in and try to and tear up the entire crypto market. That's why they say, which I agree with, once regulation starts to happen, you're going to see 60 to 90% of coins be gone. So the goal is you want to try to be in those 60 to 90%, because those are the ones that are going to be worth money. The
bigger market cap coins. Like
exactly. But some of these coins are going to be gone. So that's
why, I mean, they say it goes by like when you get into crypto and you're supposed to invest in crypto, they say you should do a 50, 25, 25. So that's 50% big market cap, which the only real big market cap is Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You can put Ethereum in there if you want to, So 50% there. After that, it's supposed to be mid, 25% mid market cap, which is Cardano and all the way up to, I would say, Chainlink right now.
Yeah.
Algorand and Chainlink, Litecoin, them ones right there, because they're at 10 billion and plus. And it's really hard to be a coin that's at 20 billion dollars. So like any of those will be mid market cap. Anything under there is going to be small market cap.
Yeah.
So, you know, I mean, there's a lot of good small market cap coins. So like you would put 25%, and then the small market cap, the reason why you want to be in the small market cap coins though is it don't take much for those to jump up. Exactly. You know, it takes freaking, it's going to take freaking right now, what is on $800 billion right now for Bitcoin. We're at 43,000. When we was at like $1 trillion, we was only at like 55 or something. So it took a $200 billion for it to go up like, you know, $15,000 around there. But you look at a coin that's in the 5 billion or 3 billion, if you add 2 billion to it, it's going to jump like crazy.
Yeah.
So your profit is way more better, especially if you know, if you don't got Bitcoin type of money, then yeah, you want to be doing your own research and finding out coins that fit, you know, that you feel that you really believe in, you know, you believe in.
Well, you know what, and then let me add to that, because it's something I heard, where like if you don't have a lot of money, you're trying to jump into Bitcoin at any point. If you don't have a lot of money, like if you're not rich or you're not getting money, you need to choose 3 coins. Like you said, a big one. It doesn't necessarily have to be Ethereum or Bitcoin. You don't need to do those, but you need to do 3 main coins that you believe in, and put all your, I would say, was it 2 main coins that you believe in or that you trust, and then 1 maybe for all coins. But you should put all your money into 3 if you're not making a lot of money, because basically if you're starting out and you don't have much money, if you try to diversify too much, you're not going to make the returns that you really want to make if you just try to diversify at the beginning. So this is what I was told from, well, not maybe not in the beginning, because I was, like I said, I didn't really get in the beginning, but like I do agree, like if you're going to get into any kind of coin and you do not make a lot of money, choose 3 coins. You know, just choose 3 coins. You know, I would say if you need help and you don't know, I would say go into Coin Market Cap, and I would say look at the top, I like to say top 10, but maybe top 25. Choose maybe 2 of those. I recommend one of those better be Cardano. And then choose another one. And then if you want to go into like an altcoin or a meme coin, then choose one of those, and then just stick with those 3, and you should be okay.
Right.
Yeah, but I come to realize though that when I first got into it, I was just like, because I'm seeing all the news, people become millionaires, you know, left and right, 100,000 easily here, and I hate that. You know, a millionaire person, I'll tell you, 5%, you know, just 5% of your money in crypto is good. You know, that's all you need to do. And I'm just like, okay, the dude that just became a millionaire off of Doge this year, he put 250,000 up in there.
Right.
When it was 3 cents. You know what I mean? It got him like 3 million shares. And so every time Doge is back up to like 28 cents, he's a millionaire again.
Right.
And you know what? Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah. And the thing is, what people got to realize, you're talking about, when you hear things people say like that, you talk about old money. You know, basically, crypto is our generation's stock.
Exactly. So stop listening to those people, like the Warren Buffett stuff, because I mean, yeah, unless you're trying to go their ways, their routes. I mean, that's like you said, that's the old money way.
Well, no, I'm not saying that, because I'm not saying you're wrong. But what I am saying is that, no, they have some good strategies that you should listen to. But at the same time, you're right. When it comes to crypto, which I 110% agree, that's why I say to a point, you could take it with a grain of salt, but understand this is a new form of currency. So you like you just said, if you could put it into like one of these coins, like one of these altcoins that ain't worth crap, and that could basically go up 1,000%, and you're now a millionaire. So exactly. the rules are basically off the table. So no, I totally agree with you. But
my thing is, everybody's 5% ain't gonna get you to no 100,000 to no $1 million person. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't like hearing that, because the old person, you know, that's telling you that, or even if they're not even old, if they're just in those old ways, though, how they move money, how they made money in life.
But they already got money too.
Exactly. So
remember
that's
that
my
they got
thing. And
money.
like they're a millionaire, they're a billionaire.
Exactly.
5%. Well, yeah, it could literally make them another $1 billion if they're a billionaire.
Exactly.
Like 5% can make that person a millionaire, another millions of dollars. Like serious. But with you using your checks that you making, I don't care if you was making just 5,000. You know, you talking about 5% of it. If you making 5,000 a month, you using only 5% in the crypto. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's probably not gonna just take off for $100,000 or something this year. Like you're not gonna be a millionaire off of that. Like, and it's funny because like I listen to different people, so and you know that's been in the crypto game and stuff
Which
like that.
Should.
And they got 70% in.
Yeah.
Like that's I'm sorry, but like if you really trying to make it, like yeah, it's a risk. Period. Like it really is. It's a risk. But at the end of the day, like Warren Buffett did say, you don't lose until you sell.
Exactly.
And that's like I said, I do the same. I listen to different people. Now that's one thing that they say. The people who usually don't make the money are the people who sell this thing. The ones who make the money are the holders. The ones that hold.
Yeah. You brought up the China thing that happened, the Evergrant thing.
Yeah.
When that happened, which was so funny. I mean, like it was still like that whole it getting out on the news as big as it got. Like it was every hour you looked at it was a different article about it. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
And it was like the FUD. Like, I mean, it was real something real going on, but it's just like, okay, y'all pushing it so much that y'all trying to shake the market up. It's manipulating the market. And you got to think the old money people that's in it, that's already in crypto, they love that. Like they want the drops and stuff. They can add more. That's what they want to do. They know what's coming. And you got to think if anybody's manipulating something, it must be something good. Like, I'm sorry, like in the long term, it must be something good. Like, I'm sorry. So they manipulated that hard because if they wasn't, that means they didn't care and it's nothing good then. You got to really think about that. That means they don't care because it's nothing good about it. But now that you see how much manipulation is going on, man, we got to see all this different FUD every time the market kind of goes up a little bit because people, the funny part is people are trying to still learn this crypto stuff, even the people that got big money, and they don't know what protocols is the best one. But when they see the market going up, they start to see what's one. It's just like how y'all started to see Solana now. Wow, Solana, oh man, $200. I didn't get none in there. So they need some FUD to come in the market and drop that mess back to 120. Now they can jump back in it and they load up. And then when it goes back up to 300, here comes some more FUD. And what they going to do? They're going to sell out and they're going to make it drop. And then what also that does, though, it makes all the newcomers sell. And that's what they saw. I read a whole article about it. Like the analysts showed that all the money from June 20th, when that Evergrant started, wallets from June 20th purchase of Bitcoin is what sold, right? Which made the market drop. Okay, because those are the big whales money that they put in then when the market, and that market was real low back then. Bitcoin was like 28,000, 30,000. So it went all the way up to like 52. Then the Evergrande stuff comes out, drops the market. The main people that sold a lot of their stuff was people that just purchased Bitcoin September 20th.
Yeah.
That's who sold because they're new people and they want to shake y'all out. They want to shake y'all out because they're trying to accumulate more. And all I got to say is like, by the end of the year, this mess is about to be jumping like crazy.
I think because I listen. There's a guy who I listen to, Meet Kevin. I kind of like his stuff.
And I know Meet Kevin.
Yeah. I kind of like what he said, where he basically said, which I kind of think the same thing. He's saying like crypto's probably gonna blow up in 2022, and that's what I think it is too. I mean, I think in the year, I think it's gonna go because I don't know about. I'm not sure at the end of the year, but I do think between now and 2022, I think we're gonna have another like really bullish. Well, I mean, we're not technically out of the bull market, but I think we're going to have another. I think 2022 is when we're going to have a really big year. I think in crypto, I do kind of agree with what he says.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I pay attention to him when he says that, and I'm like, I get like the bull market is supposed to end at the end of this year, so I don't feel like it's going to end. I feel like because I mean, this year has already been really different than all the other bull markets before. Every 4-year term is a bull market.
Yeah,
we're on the 4-year term. So, but this bull market, like when we was going up to 65,000 for Bitcoin in April, it took freaking Elon Musk to come out with that news that he was taking off Bitcoin because it wasn't green. At the same time, he had that news that he said that we had China banning and taking out all the miners in China.
Yeah.
completely coming out by May 15th. They had a whole date. They brought back up the news when May started, and it brought it down from 55,000, and it really we went into this little bull market gap that we went into for like 2 months, and then the market recovered.
Exactly.
You know, we didn't have no, like all the other bull markets, that's the 4-year turns, we didn't have news like that. That kind of messed it up, because if they didn't do that, we probably would be already at 100,000 Bitcoin right now. Pushing to 200,000, you know. But now they delayed that, so now we probably looking at 100 to 150,000. Which, if we get to 100,000 by this year, I feel you, like like I don't feel that it's going to end like how everybody think, you know, because it's the 4-year term. I feel like because of institutionals picking it up, and we talking about like Walmart, Apple, freaking AMC, Amazon. I feel like all those companies are going to end up saying, hey, we're allowing you to purchase stuff with Bitcoin. We're allowing you to purchase stuff with even Doge. And it's going to run the market into 2022, like how Kevin says, you know. So and I think that's why it's going to be so different. Like, we never had institutions picking up and allowing you to buy stuff with these cryptos. So like you got to think of how much money and already the market alone, like the wallets that are being so many people are creating wallets. Like, it's growing every year. Like last year, you had to have a freaking personal ledger wallet to even have crypto, to even have a whole account. And now you got Coinbase, now you got BNB, you know, like now you got all the Voyager, all these different things. Now everybody can just download the app and just get on and start buying crypto.
Yeah.
And now you also even have credit cards made that you can go use your USDC and purchase stuff with it. Like, you know, like, so with that, that's nobody knows. Like, you can only give an educated guess, which is what we're both all three of us is doing now.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so like nobody really knows what's going to happen. It could go up and hit 100,000 and come down, you know. But then my thing is, if all those companies come out saying they're accepting, man, we're talking about so much more money being added to the market.
Yeah,
and then that's not even adding on to the countries that are going to say, oh, we're making freaking Bitcoin our legal tender, like El Salvador just did. Like, it's going to be so many more countries then. So like, yeah, 2022 could ride out a whole nother bull market, like, for real.
Yeah, I think that.
It's crazy, J-Star, that you talk about these companies finally accepting crypto. I was just thinking about that today, doing my earrings. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, you know what? These big companies, they literally don't even need to buy any crypto, because all they had to do is just accept crypto, and they'll get everyone's crypto just like that. Yep. Because they're already made. They just had to add the pay option of accepting crypto. Just like that. They're billionaires.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Anything like that becomes institutionalized, it's going to be worth money. Absolutely. You know, I mean, and it's going to blow up the market. I totally believe in that. Like they said, 2022 is probably going to be the year where that's going to happen, you know. And yeah, if that happens, oh yeah, crypto's gonna go. That's why it's like I tell everybody, if you want crypto, get in now.
Especially you gotta get in now, man.
Yeah,
because I'm also going to put this in there too. Once they start regulating it, pretty much, I believe if you're not in crypto at this point in time, you ain't gonna make no money in crypto.
I mean, if you really think about it, like, they added this amendment that they're gonna tax you, 40%. It's kind of like a sign. They seem like they're giving you a sign, like they're gonna do it 2023, right? Beginning of 2023. Right. So basically, it seemed like they kind of telling you, like, yeah, a lot of people about to make a lot of money because we about to do some stuff to the market where it's about to shoot up in 2022.
Right.
So we're going to need to get that money back by what? We're going to tax them 40%.
Yeah.
But so they're kind of giving you a sign, but I mean, educated guess here,
Besides your top 3 coins, what other coins are you guys into? What other coins do you guys recommend?
You can go ahead, B.
Well, I'll tell you, G. Since I really have been working a lot of hours, I'm just starting to really look at the market again
Yeah, of course.
and to see just what was out there, because I am looking at the top three coins of Polkadot, ADA, and
Ada.
ADA, and what was the other one? And Solana. So I'm just trying to see what coins. I'm going to read the white sheets, the white papers. I'm going to learn the technology better for all three of those coins. And I'm going to figure out. I really want to figure out. Okay, what's coins that has a small market cap of about let's say 30 million in the market cap. You know, what coins are those? And read the white sheets to see if they're truly valuable or not. So I can't truly say quite yet what coins is I'm really looking to. I'm really just looking right now. I'm looking, trying to see what's going to be those next coins that I'm going to be interested in. Um, Jay, so I saw on your Instagram you invested into the Acon coins.
Yeah, the Acorn.
Yeah,
Because it's really, I mean, I just like listen to what he's doing over there in Africa, and
yeah,
then also I want to visit the city when he makes that Acon city. And I know you
yeah.
got to have a coin anyway for that, but I mean, like that coin is kind of, it feels like it's too cheap for what it's going to be doing out there
Right.
and what it could do. Period. Like globally after, because like he was saying, like he was in Africa and they have a payment that was made by like Paris, France, and something like that, right? Like the French made this money for them, and
Right.
he ended up having,
Right.
he ended up having to leave Africa because he's always in Africa, of course. But he was leaving to come back to the U.S. and he forgot to change his money back to U.S. dollars. And he was like, well, you know what? I could just stop in Paris real quick, because they made our money, they made our money that we use in Africa. So he stops in freaking Paris and he gets off and like, I need to switch this money off into US dollars. And they're like, we can't take that.
Right.
So he's like, what? Like, what you mean you can't take it? He's like they're like, we don't take that. And he's like, y'all literally made this money for my people in Africa. This is the money y'all made this. So how y'all can't take it? So it's like, just like that mess is crazy. Like, so, but what his coin is doing out there, like it's a way of payment. It could be a global, way of payment that you can also change because of crypto. You could just flip coins so quick in a wallet.
Right.
So
Right.
giving him that alone, plus he's working, his coin is on the Stellar network, which is another coin I'm into. Because Stellar is,
I forgot about that one.
yeah, Stellar is such a great coin already. I mean, it's the sister coin of XRP though, but it allows you to move money so fast. Like that's the best coin. Like, I mean, to anybody y'all want to like that's in the crypto market, if y'all didn't know this already, and you trying to get your money into another wallet, the fastest way is to go with Stellar. So you can take your money out of something and buy Stellar, send your Stellar. It takes 6 seconds to get into the next wallet. Plus, it don't even cost even a penny to transfer the money.
Right.
The fee is the cheapest one other than like Litecoin, but it's still Litecoin doesn't move as fast as Stellar. Like I said, 6 seconds is in the wallet. Like that's crazy. So Stellar is probably definitely one I love outside of like those three. And then Avalanche, Luna.
Avalanche is a good one. Yeah.
Algorand
now for me.
Atom, like you were saying, Cosmos, that's still a good one.
Yeah.
Tessos is doing some stuff. I think with music and things like that. So I know like music industry stuff. VeChain, definitely. I mean, I feel like VeChain is super cheap.
Oh yeah,
It's 9 cents, and it's smart contracts now. So like, and it has like it ran up before all this little FUD that came out the week. It was like at 14 cents, but it was because this NFT market had got on there and it started kind of hitting a little bit. And I feel like it's gonna run back up. And when like I said, when the market all runs back up, shoot, that could jump up. Those littler coins like that, 9 cents. they probably gonna have a bigger impact. You know, like I said, the profit is always gonna be better probably in those coins. So from 9 cents, it go to 75 cents. Like, and you talking about that's like 10x money or something, you know, almost. So,
right.
But yeah, I really like the coins that's like smart contract protocol type coins that got an ecosystem on them. So, I mean, I don't feel like you really lose getting in those, especially as long as they big market cap too as well.
Right. Another one caught my eye. You heard of a coin called Audios?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Ain't that working with TikTok?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they did something with TikTok with the music part.
Yeah. Let me make sure.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did hear about that coin.
You know, I was looking at that. I was like, huh. It seems like, because I think is operates with on the Ethereum and Solana system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like, huh, a music app. So it's like, what happened if, you know, on like Apple Music, you said TikTok, Spotify, what happened if they all got into this? Well, what would that be? So
I think
I'm kind of,
I think anything that's tied to music is going to
yeah,
make some money.
yeah. So
I think isn't AMP tied to music too?
Not AMP, no. AMP is liquidity token, security token.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's AMP is gonna be big because AMP is part of FlexiPay, is the company, you know.
Okay.
And FlexiPay, you know, is the way of payment and stuff. So AMP is the token that's gonna be used. So like when you go charge your card and you charging for Bitcoin to the AMC Theater, and if they are gonna use FlexiPay, then AMP will be the token that pays the money for your ticket first. Because you know transactions take so long. Like even like El Salvador accepting Bitcoin right now, and the biggest problem out there is how long it takes for you go in there a store right now and you purchase freaking a Big Mac or something. It takes like 10 minutes for them to go through, you know.
Yeah.
But with AMP, it will go through quick. Like soon as it charges, boom, it's through, because they're paying with their token first, and then the money comes to Bitcoin. That 10 minutes transaction that it takes is going to go to AMP. So that's why AMP is going to be such a big deal. It's AMP and it's I think it's Alchemy Play. I think those two do the same thing, but I'm more bigger into AMP than the other one though.
Yeah.
I feel like once like I said, once the institutions all start saying, like Walmart says, we're accepting, you know, Bitcoin and things like that.
Yeah.
AMP, you're gonna hear one of those companies, like if it's not them, it's Amazon and Apple. One of them is gonna say, yeah, we're using FlexiPay. And once you hear that, oh my God, AMP is skyrocketing.
Yeah, because I got some AMP right now, so.
Yeah, that's another coin though that I feel like is gonna probably get me to 100,000.
Yeah, probably. I think so too.
The fastest.
All right, so
I feel like I need to throw in $100 at it.
all right, so I'm gonna play this video real quick. You guys can hear it, and then after that, I'll go ahead and talk about the kind of coins that I'm looking at besides the ones I just talked about. But here you guys go.
Some crypto companies on surface level is not bad. The issue is on how this bill is worded. The trouble is that the bill defines broker, a term normally used to describe the likes of Coinbase and Robinhood. They define it as basically any business that touches crypto. This definition is so broad, it could apply to nearly every economic actor in the US crypto industry if read literally. The catch-all broker term could apply to US miners, US DeFi startups, and others who will have to file customer forms with the IRS, a task that is in some cases impossible. And this would essentially kill crypto in America.
So that's what the issue with the infrastructure bill is.
Yeah, I knew that part.
Yeah.
It's about the proof of staking coins. That's where they're hitting.
Well, it's also like miners and stuff. So like a lot of people who do all the mining and everything, they'll get hit. So like some of these organizations.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'll be back.
But that's no problem. like some of these things, like there's no way for them to do that. So because it's so broad, you're telling all these if they make you all these other forms of crypto that don't have the ability to give that to the IRS, they have no ability to. So basically, what happens is basically makes what they're saying basically makes particularly specific parts of crypto can be utilized. All right, sorry, I had to be real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's kind of that's kind of issue there, which I get it. I mean, it's not that funny. Go ahead.
Supposedly though, of course nobody gonna believe them, but the government, said whoever is in charge of actually trying to what is it? What is that part that they telling you they're gonna have to every transaction that's over $10,000 they have to report.
Yeah.
Basically. And the person that they actually has to put forth that, what I want to say, what's the word? Put forth the actual amendment, what it's saying they're supposed to do. They already supposedly came out and said they're not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, something it's impossible for them to do in general.
I mean, but you can't believe in them like that. Like like the video showed, it says it's broad, and because they can go after anybody if they want to. Like if it doesn't make no sense that the person that's in control of going after the coins that they want to go after already said they're not going to do that. But my thing is, if that's true, then why is it even in the amendment?
Yeah, and are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. I dropped you. Yeah, and that's the issue. Like I mean, and B will tell you, like they'll tell you, like I'm definitely not a. Let me say this properly.
Mm-hmm.
I do not mind the idea of government. I just don't like our government nor trust our government. And that's kind of my issue right now. So for me, it's like, because you gotta understand, and like just like what I said earlier, there's things that they're putting in place that they have in place right now where if crypto becomes too much of a threat to the American dollar, they're going to try to wipe it out immediately, and that's the thing. And so it makes it hard because you're particularly dealing with people like old money, like the guys who are already billionaires, the guys who have all the money. Like, they don't want their stuff, even though they're pretty much almost ready to be off this earth. No offense to people, but some of them are.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to hold on to their power and to the wealth and everything that they can, and anything that challenges that, they're naturally going to be against.
Yeah.
So because they don't have an understanding or full grasp of what's going on, and are trying to hold power, because understand all this is a power game to them. So they rather sacrifice basically all our lives and our ability to change our lives so they can keep their lives intact. And that's my big issue. And that's why when you have things like that, that's broad, that's not good. At any time, the government could come in and say, hey, I don't like you, so we're going to shut you down. And then it could affect everybody. And that's the issue, because let's just be honest. For me, I'll at least speak for me personally. As much as I love my country, I don't trust my government. I really don't. I don't trust them to do right by people. I don't trust them to do right by me, and I feel like this is a chance for anybody in our age group or younger than us, but particularly our age group, to really have a chance to really make it in life and change our lives and become wealthy. I mean, you could talk to anybody on this podcast. Everybody knows I talked about Black reparations. I feel like even as Black people, this is our best chance of getting reparations is through crypto, because we're never going to outright ever get them, even if we do. Which I won't get into the politics stuff. Not on this podcast. It's about crypto. But that's my whole entire point. It's that, like, we do have to realize this stuff and know what's going on and be aware of the stuff, because at any point in time, once they have the power, and trust me, from what some of the reports are, the U.S. government is trying to do whatever they're trying to find ways to control this form of currency, which honestly, it's uncontrollable. And the reason why people are in this currency, why I like it, is because it is outside. I can't think of what the actual term is, but basically it's outside all these natural currencies. So it gives us freedom.
I'm starting to think though, like, to me, like, I get that they're, planning and trying. They kind of started too late, and it could end up being like even worse on them, because if people like, if everybody gets enough people get in right now, and in the next 3 months, we talking about this runs up like what I think is going to run up to, and what you think is going to run up to next year.
Yeah.
And we're sitting at, you know, the 2 trillion now, but if next year we're looking at market cap and it's at 5 trillion, and that means a lot of people became millionaires, 100,000aires, all types of stuff, billionaires, all types of stuff. So, and the market already is showing that it's maturing.
Yes.
In just a year of time. Like, you know, like this little China FUD that like that happened today, you know, with the banning again, they have done this every bull market almost. Like 2017, they literally did the same thing in September. And it's like they want to drop it down and stuff like that. But what's crazy when you go back and look at all the times when they did it, how much it dropped back then compared to what it dropped today, it was so much less. So much less.
Well,
we're talking about it used to be like 1,000-something% drop from China talking about banning Bitcoin and crypto again, and it dropped like 1,000%. Today was like, I would say like maybe it was like 500, not even 500, it was like 56 or something like that, way lower, because like I said, the market went from 2 trillion to 1.8. Like that's not a real drop.
But
it's letting you know that the money, you know, the money that's in there now is more mature money, and they know what's coming. Like,
yeah. But the other thing too, I want to add, and this is something else that people got to realize too, is that every time crypto has a bull market, like the people who hold always goes up. So that's another thing that people got to understand, is that it's not like we have a bull market and it takes a crash and then we're stuck. No, what happens is every time we get a bull market, it goes up, takes a heavy crash. But the thing is, it's consistently going up, because no matter what, every time there's a bull market, there's always more people in the market. So the thing is, as crypto, yes, these fast ones go down quickly. It's volatile, absolutely. But the market itself, from where it started to where it goes down to, it never goes down. It's consistently going up.
Yeah, it's the most fastest and most like highest growing. Like it's double what the internet grew in the decade of time. It's double the amount from that. Like it's like, come on, there's nothing faster growing than crypto.
Yes. And
ever like in history. So yeah, like it's definitely the thing you should be in, like definitely now.
Yeah.
Like because my thing is me and you, like we both was owning Bitcoin right now. It's gonna be really hard when Bitcoin becomes 150,000 and then it cuts 75% down, right?
Yeah.
And we're looking at 75,000. We're telling people you should be getting in. like what? You know what I'm saying? Like Bitcoin went from 65 and it dropped all the way to 30 this year.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, 30, I mean, not for everybody yet, but like people that make good enough money, that was a good amount to get in, you know.
Look at where it was at 2020.
Exactly. Like just last year, this time, Bitcoin was like 10,000. So it's crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. It's going to get harder and harder and harder because it's only going to go up because of the circulated supply is so small and it's a limited amount. It's right now we got 18 million on the market that you can actually buy a Bitcoin, and it's only supposed to be 21 million.
Yeah.
And when that gets done, oh my God, Bitcoin will be $1 million.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be the gold standard, basically.
And then, so my thing is, as it's going though that way up and everything, like how are we going to be telling people, oh man, it dropped big today from 400,000 to 200? You're supposed to be getting in. What? If you ain't get in now, you would not even have the money to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only going to get harder. Yeah, we're going to have some bear markets and some crashes, stuff like that. The government's going to do what they do. Yeah, but at the end of the day, new technology, period, scares the world. Period.
Always, yes, I agree.
Always. But at the end of the day, what happens though? It stays.
Yeah.
It stays, you know? Like it's still here. Like you might not be here, but it's still here.
Exactly. And you know, and that I 110% agree with. This is why I say that this may be the last chance, because like I said, once regulation starts, it's going like you said, I agree, like, which I already said, it's going to get harder to get into.
Yep.
And like I said, about 60 to 90% of the cryptos are going to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why I tell everybody, if you want to get money and make money, even if it gets regulated, I feel like if you're in, you're going to be in for good. You know, there is no get unless you sell, you're going to be set for life. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
but for everybody who's not getting in now and who's out, because like all of us who have regulation, yeah, they may regulate, may have to pay tax or whatever, but I think that only applies if we sell. If we keep our coin, then we don't have to. As long as we don't take profit, we could just keep building money, more money until it gets to, oh yeah, we're going to get dipped again. The reason why it's like that, and I just want to add this in here too. I'm not necessarily against regulation. I just don't trust the people who are going to regulate it, because yeah, there are some screwed up things that happen in crypto. There are some backdoor deals that happen in crypto, and there's some things that need to be solved. Absolutely. I'm not necessarily against regulation, but I don't trust
No,
the
I got
people
you.
who regulate it.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because like you said, it's older money heads that's in there. Don't even know nothing about crypto. But what sucks is like we need the regulation just because there's a lot of money that's not in crypto because it's not regulated.
Yeah. Did you
Like,
hear? Did you hear about that one African that it was like this one African coin? I think it was like it was like two brothers. One dude had,
and they took the money.
Yeah, and ran.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, so like I said, like that's the reason why, like little stuff like that. But I mean, there's trillions and trillions of dollars that's not in the market just because it's not regulated yet.
Yeah.
But and then certain people want an ETF to happen for Bitcoin, which that could be coming soon.
Yeah.
You know, so if that happens, then yeah, it's probably gonna be more money added to Bitcoin, and the whole market is gonna grow like crazy. I mean, there's so much money out there. I mean, gold is worth $10 trillion, which the crypto market is only worth $2 trillion. So gold is worth 10 trillion. The actual stock market for US stock market is worth 20 trillion. The world freaking stock market is worth 110 trillion. And then there's one above that that's like 130 or something $1 trillion. So that just lets you know how much money is really out there though. That's not even in crypto yet.
Yeah.
So like when it does get regulated, like you're saying, yeah, a lot of that money is going to come into crypto because gold isn't moving.
Yeah.
And stock is not moving nowhere near where Bitcoin or any crypto is really moving. So yeah, they're going to put their money into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, like it's future, it's technology, and it's going to continue to grow. It's going to be there. And like, even if they are going to regulate it, they're going to scare out all the people that, you know, are scared when the government gets involved. Like, but the thing is, the government is going to be putting their money in this mess.
Well, the
while
government's
you're scared.
trying to make their own coin, which I
know. Yeah, I know exactly.
Which technically I kind of agree needs to happen, like, because like that's one of the things that's happening. What is it? Not in Brazil, El Salvador.
Mm-hmm.
Where like a lot of people are one of the things that people don't like about Bitcoin, what they're mad about, it's volatile. And I do agree that's one of the biggest issues with a lot of these coins, that's volatile. That's why, yeah, I do believe like every country needs to design a stable coin. I think it's important that they have a stable coin. You know,
I mean, when they do design a stable coin, it's going to be amazing because of the fact that you go to China and they have the China yen, whichever way you want to say it. But like, you know, you go out there with your USDC and then you just flip that to yen. Like, you know, and like then you can just leave there and go to El Salvador and flip it to their US, you know, DC type token, their stable coin. Exactly. That's going to be amazing. Like, if you can not have to stand in line to change your money, you know, you get off a plane and you just change your money into that, whatever that country's stable coin is. Oh my God. Like,
yeah, it's going to speed everything up. It's going to make, I mean, even though, don't get me wrong, I do have my issues with that. I'm not mad at it. I do have my issues, you know, like no, do I like that can happen? Do I like things going digital? No, I think there's some issue, particularly privacy issues with that. But also for guys who don't plan on doing anything illegal, whatever. And it's not even the illegal part that worries me. It's the people that don't know what they're doing that I take issue with. But again, that's a different conversation from what we're having. Mm-hmm. But beyond that, I mean, even with that being said, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, if you, like I said, if you're in it now, I believe whoever is in crypto right now, you're going to make a ton of money because yeah, it is. It's the easiest and the fastest way to become a millionaire out of everything else. You know, like you said it earlier. I mean, real estate, even like I'm interested in real estate, but like, I'll be honest with you. I want to get into real estate, but I want to do it when I have money because I don't want to deal with all that work. Like it's just too much for me to do. I want to go buy a house, rebuild it. I don't want to do all that work. I want to get it easy, smooth, do it, and just make my money, you know. And in stocks, like you said, no, you can make money in stocks, but there's only way you can make money in stocks is either you have to have a lot of money, you got to put a ton of money in there,
Yeah.
and then you can make it, or like you said, it's a long game. You gotta freaking wait, or like with me, where I got lucky with
Tesla.
I got real lucky with that one.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, you got to get lucky. You know, crypto is the only one where it's like, and a lot of it is because it is unregulated. That's why it's so volatile right now. Where like you could put your money into one of these like coins that ain't worth nothing and instantly become a millionaire with like instantly. Like you can wake up and be like, have 100,000. Like I was talking to my friend, even though I think they sold too fast. But I was talking to one of my friends where like people he knew got into crypto and they said they made $400 in a week. You know.
Oh yeah. That's nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, not. I mean, these are people that don't really know about what it can be, but you know, these are the guys who get in, get the money, and get out. Which I honestly don't recommend that because you do got to pay taxes on this money for people who don't know. So if you're going to do it, you might as well just try to get a lot of it. Like to me, like I think the one that's going to make me the most money. Honestly, the fastest personally, because I know I said Cardano. I think Cardano is the safest way. But I honestly think the fastest one that's going to make me a lot of money the fastest, I think, is sheep. I do think that sheep. I think Cardano is going to take a while. It's going to be a while because for me, because I do think Cardano is going to be that third big coin. So these are going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. What's had to happen is that Bitcoin needs to go up to 100,000. What is it?
42,000 right now. So yeah, 100,000.
Needs to go down to Ethereum needs to become Bitcoin. And then once Ethereum becomes where Bitcoin's at today, then it opens the door, which I believe is going to be Cardano, can move into where Ethereum was, you know, and that's why I believe that needs to happen. But again, I mean, of course, Cardano there's a lot more billion that needs to be put on Cardano. There's a lot more functionality that needs to be put on it. But as of right now, to me, things ain't really like a lot of these other coins probably won't move up until Bitcoin needs to move up first, and then Ethereum needs to move up to where Bitcoin at. Then I think Cardano will get there. Absolutely, I think that Cardano's a bit safe bet. But to me, the one that I think that's going to give me the most money is I personally believe the one, at least of what I own, is Shiba Inu. The question was, and I actually got to earlier. I'll tell you my answer of like what coins I'm in, and I'll tell you guys what coins I'm in. So the coins that I'm in right now. And I just want to go there because I know you guys talked about that earlier. I'll just tell you guys mine real quick. Let me open my app. So the ones I'm in is like Mike said, my three biggest plays is Cardano, Polkadot, and Shiba Inu. Those are my three biggest ones. But the other coins I have Solana, I have Doge, I have Chainlink. I only have a few Chainlink. I have XLM, I have Polygon. I have one Litecoin. I have VeChain. I do have some USDs because I want at least a stable coin. Oh, and my recommendation to everybody, if you want to get into crypto and don't want to pay nothing, get Coinbase. Download Coinbase. Because Coinbase, you could just do tests and you could get like, what's it, 35 coins, like $35 worth of coins just by doing a test, you know?
Those 3 quiz and twists.
Yeah, little quizzes.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So I tell everybody, if you want our free coin, yes, get into because I mean, what you call one of them that got into went up. So, but the other ones I have is Stellar, Amp, Decentraland, which I got that for free. Cello, which I don't know much about, just got it for free. Compound, which I may sell because I only have a percentage of that. Barn Bridge, which I may sell, I have a percentage of that. Clover's Finance, Balancer, The Graph, Polygon, and New Cipher. Those are pretty much all the coins I have. And some of the coins I'm actually the coins that I would like to get into that I'm interested in right now that I've been hearing about that I'm like, I don't know what they're going to be. You basically got to go through like an app like Binance. I'm trying to find it real quick. The ones I'm looking at is well, one I want to get into, and it's going to go on the Cardano. It hasn't launched yet, but it's Sunday Swap, and that's on the Cardano market. I like that one. A lot of people are behind that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Bone. I like Bone because that's also in the Doge agriculture. So I'm in Bone. The DYOR chain I'm kind of iffy about because I think there's been something about that one. Like I know it's going up, but I heard something about that one. I'm kind of iffy on that one. Mina, I heard something about Nano, Colty, Colti.
Colty, yeah, Colty is a good one because that's a part of Cardano
Yes. So that's what
payment system. Their payment system. Plus, they just linked up with Cardano's. Basically, I don't know if you know, like Maker. You know what Maker is?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Maker.
Cardano's Maker is called Ardana. So that's going to be on their ecosystem. And Cody or whatever, like Cody has linked up with them. Yeah. That just got announced on Wednesday. So that's why Cody shot up from 22 cents to 51 cents.
I know.
So, and then I don't know if y'all know, but a few hours and then tomorrow, Cardano has their summit.
Yes.
Which is going to go through. Yeah. So for the next 2 days, they have their summit that happens this weekend. And it's supposed to be a lot of big news being, launched and talked about, which Cody or whatever already said they have bigger news than even that they hope to get out, get talked about this weekend. So that probably could end up running up, of course, like because of that.
Yeah. I just wish I could find an easier way to buy these coins instead of having to go through that harsh. Huh? Well, I'm only on the main exchanges, and that's something I was going to talk to you guys about. But like, I go to the main exchanges like
Coinbase and Voyager.
All of them, yeah, Coinbase, Voyager, but that's not. But honestly, that's not where the real coins are going to make you money. It's those ones that you got to go through. But those things are freaking like I gotta find a tutorial how to get into that. I know B knows how to do it, but I gotta find a tutorial how to get into that stuff.
I mean, but it's just apps. Like it's just other apps that you can be on.
Yeah, but like I said, which app gets you into those other those other coins that like?
I mean, Bitmart was one where I had to get my A coin at, and they have a lot of different little smaller coins and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's a million different apps. Though. Like my page for crypto, like it's crazy. Like Atomic Wallet, Exodus, Trust Wallet.
Yeah, I got Trust Wallet.
Gemini.
Got Gemini.
Celsius, Nexo Wallet, Kraken, FTX Exchange.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of different ones. And those, and then also when you get on those different ones too, they'll have higher interest rates on certain cryptos. So
yeah,
you definitely don't want to have just two wallets and stuff, You definitely want to, because like you were saying too earlier, that like they go down too, like Voyager was down. It had maintenance when it's too much trading going on and people trying to buy in all at the same time because the market is down, then it'll go down because of something like that. And Coinbase will go down just as well. But yeah, you want to have different wallets because I don't know which one of those. I don't know if it's Gemini or Exodus, but I know one of them is just a personal, like how a Ledger wallet is. So,
I have a Ledger. I actually got one I don't use because I bought off of Amazon, but I have the Ledger S and a Ledger X. I also got Trust Wallet, and what's the other wallet I have? Is it a Gemini wallet? No, it's not Gemini wallet. I have a new one more. I can't remember the other wallet. Yes, I do. Hold on. Wait. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I have Coinbase wallet is what I have. That's my wallet I have. I have a Trust wallet and a Coinbase wallet. But hello?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but no. The other thing is like those other ones. That was my next question of where do you guys mainly buy your coins on? Because so I'll just tell you mine real quick. The ones I have, which like you kind of pretty much got it. But I use Voyager, Coinbase, BlockFi, Gemini, Crypto.com, and I haven't did Kraken yet, but I've been looking at Kraken. But it's those other ones. It's those other ones that the ones that people don't know about, where it's like the Binances, which Binance is super hard. Like that one was overcomplicated, and that's why I didn't really get into it. But the thing is that you want to get into those ones because those ones have those coins that like you ain't gonna find on these bigger exchanges that are the ones that are really gonna make people money, and those are the ones you want to get into now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Like for instance, when I went to go buy some Safe Moon,
That's on BitSmart now.
Yeah, now, but like before, at the time, it was like hard to get, and I had to use an exchange called Gate.io.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And,
can you spell that?
This is Gate GATE.io.
Gate.io. Okay. You sound like you said something different.
No, okay, yeah. And even though I think what you're saying is sometimes some of these exchanges can be a pain in the ass.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like first for Gate.io, I had to I used Kraken to get what was it some USD.
You said Safe Moon? Oh, okay,
yeah. I use Kraken, get those some USD, transfer that USD into Gate.io, and then it was a long time ago, but I had to do a lot of to get that Safe Moon, and it's just to find out Safe Moon's not giving me the good results that I wanted. So it's like Safe Moon. You know what I had to do to get you? And so yeah, some of these exchanges they're just really annoying. So first, like the ones I think you're talking about, G.
Like
It's
Binance.
just okay. So I got Binance for Binance. It took me 4 months for them to finally approve me, to finally approve my account.
The funny thing is, I'm improved at Binance, but it's so overcomplicated. Well, I guess because I can't run it here. I got it down like the US one, but the US one sucks.
Yeah. I took all my money off of it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, I had nothing on Binance.
I don't like it at all, so I got off of it.
Yeah, that's the reason I like Binance, but I hate Binance.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know if y'all heard of Pancake Swap.
Yes.
Yeah, but I know you have to have like Binance token to be able to get your money on to Pancake Swap.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just had to figure out other exchanges because I was like, I'm not going through all the stuff Binance makes me go through just to put my money over there. And then, I mean, because all the good, all those like smaller tokens and stuff like that, they're on the Pancake Swap. But it's like you got to send Binance, and it takes so much different stuff, to do Binance. But if you can find another wallet that allows you to buy Binance, then you can just send it that way.
Yeah.
To Pancake Swap.
Right.
Which you have to have a MetaMask wallet though.
Yeah, which I do. I do have a MetaMask wallet.
I mean, I'm looking at my phone. Like I said, I do have Coinbase. I do got Voyager, Gemini, Crypto.com. For what?
Wait, what happened?
Sorry.
Somebody hacked your account?
No. I'm in Shiba Swap, and I got Bone, and like I bought Bone when it was like $3. That crap is at 0.8 cents. I'm like, yeah. I lost a lot of money. A lot.
So it was at $3. Now it's at 8 cents.
It started at $15 when it first came out.
Wow, that's a huge drop.
Oh, I know, dude. I lost a ton of money.
I see 80A is running up as we talking right now.
Oh, I know. I was just looking at these other exchanges that you guys use. But anyways, yeah, that I guess that's my question. Like what exchanges do you guys use? Like besides the main ones, which ones do you guys recommend?
Oh, I mean, Jay Star said, just as much as try to get as much exchanges as possible.
No, I get that, but like which one?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Like for me, like I said, I use crypto.com. I use Jim and I, even though I hardly has anything, I still have an account. Voyager, Kraken. I do got what else? Atomic Wallet. What else? I got so many apps. Definitely got a MetaMask. I got that. Coinbase Pro, BlockFi. And then like for like Gate.io, I use that on the desk, so I don't have that app. And yeah, man, this is just a lot. It's a lot because like I said, usually like for the common public ones like Coinbase, like I said, it just don't have everything. So you just have to. Well, like I do like a lot. I look at a lot of YouTube videos, and if I'm interested in something, I just type in like, okay, how do I get this? And like I said, sometimes a pancake swap could be a pain time. Some of these other exchanges, and of course, sometimes I don't trust these exchanges as well. But I just need the coin. I just need the coin. So if I get the coin, I'll just transfer it off that exchange to my wallet or something. But yeah, man, just download as many exchanges as possible. Let me just make it easy. Let me just make this easy.
I mean, my thing is like I like to find out which ones have good interest rates. So any of those, like, so I know I see like Voyager is really good for that. I know that much.
Very good.
It has really good interest rates. But I mean, it's a lot of them. Like I said, like Exodus, I believe has interest rates that are pretty good. Atomic Wallet, I know has definitely for their coin. I think it's one of the highest ones on there too. I forget, like it's like 16% or something like that for holding their actual coin. But like I was saying earlier though, the Bitmart, you got more different smaller coins on there and stuff. So, and then it's a way to be able to buy, you can buy BNB from there and send it to PancakeSwap. So you can send it to your MetaMask wallet from there instead of having to be on BNB and go through all the stuff you got to go through there. Right. And it'll make it a lot more simpler. So that way you can be on PancakeSwap. Because I mean, learning how to be on PancakeSwap is no joke. So if you watch a YouTube video, you'll give up. A regular person will give up. Because I mean, I was in the game for at least 2 months already, having other wallets and stuff. And then I was seeing people buying all these small coins, talking about, oh, it's running up. I'm making 10 grand, on PancakeSwap. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done. I gotta figure this out. And I had to dedicate a whole day, really to trying to figure that out. And that was when I was actually on, BNB and stuff. But then I had to realize, like, okay, that BNB is too hard, man. Because trying to get my money back and thinking I got to go back to that, like, no, I had to figure it out. So, like I said, you can be on Bitmart, and that way you can send your BNB, to the MetaMask, and then that way you can go buy stuff on, PancakeSwap, and then after that, sell it back. And then send it back to your Bitmart, and then from there, it should be a lot easier. You can go back to Voyager, send it back to Coinbase with Stellar, and get it back into your account through PayPal real quick that same day, Yeah,
man. And another thing, I try to avoid using anything with Ethereum that requires Ethereum.
Gas fees too high.
Oh, that's the problem
yeah.
with Shiba Swap. It's on Ethereum, and by God, I lost so much money doing with the gas fee.
Yeah, man, that gas fee ain't
Much.
no joke.
Oh my God, you're not lying. You're not lying. That crap is freaking ridiculous. It's one of the biggest issues with Shiba Swap. It runs on Ethereum, and the gas fees are ridiculously high.
And that's why when Ethereum becomes proof of stake, should lower that a lot, and then a lot of people will be, moving more stuff on there and using it more. But while that time is going to take to the end of the year, I mean, all these other coins that are smart contracts and proof of stake already, like Solana's proof of history, Cardano's proof of stake, Polkadot proof of stake, like all those ones got 3 months to try to catch up.
Right.
And they actually are doing it. So that's why I love those coins so much. Like,
yeah, I'm just waiting for those coins to get to the cup because, like I said, I believe those coins are going to be worth thousands.
Mm-hmm.
Now, will it be where Bitcoin's at? I don't know about that. Will it be where Ethereum's at today? I believe so. It just depends on which ones.
Yeah, exactly.
And like I said, you guys know me. I'm a Cardano guy, man. I love Cardano. That's like my second biggest. Yeah, it's definitely my second biggest one, and I'm happy because no matter what, right now, Cardano, I have made a profit. I have not lost any money on Cardano. Shiba Inu, I'm crying right now after looking at my account. It sucks. It's my first time looking at it in months, and oh man.
But you said not your Shiba Inu. You said your son. What you said? Your
my Shiba
swap?
Inu. Yeah, my Shiba swap. Yeah, because
Shiba swap. That's what you said.
You could dig and bury on there. And man, I just looked at my account today. Oh, lost a lot of money. A lot. I didn't even know I put that much money in there, and it hurt. It's bleeding.
Oh, man.
It's bloody. Like it's a bloody thing to look at. I'm not happy. And the fact that
really hurt on that one. Yeah. Well, there's a lesson to be learned from this, everybody. Don't put too much money on one coin.
Which good thing I didn't. But oh my God, yeah, don't do it.
That's why they say it's better to DCA and dollar cost average. Like I said, 50, 25, 25 rule. Like,
yep. Which I mean, I didn't necessarily do that, but I definitely keep my portfolio spread out. You heard all the coins that I have. It's just that Shiba Inu is one I put most of my money in, which I mean, we'll see if it turns out better. But like I said, Cardano's my next one, and I'm loving my Cardano right now. I'm making money. So, like I said, whatever loss I'm having in Shiba Inu, like I mean, this is here's a question. I asked B this. I actually asked B and his brother this. Do you have a point or a number where you're going to take your profit? I'm not saying like you're going to take all your coin out, but what is the number? What is the number, like which coin, and what is the number, or what does it need to be worth for you guys to take your first profit?
I mean, I would like Cardano to get to about $6.50, near $7 first to take like probably 10% or something out.
Okay.
But like my thing is like a lot of people want it. Like, I mean, the easiest way to take profit, because I know that's one of the hardest things to learn, period. And I don't care like what you investing in. It's the hardest thing to learn. And the most easiest way to do it is, once it doubles, take your initial investment out. Is what they say. But my thing is though, I'm different because I would rather wait till it triples or 5x before I take my initial investment out. My whole thing is like, I forgot which one. I think it was Luna. I think I was on, and it was $5. So, and then when I didn't even know it went up, I went on my wallet and I'm just like, what's going up so much? Like something's crazy. And then I go look and it's $30, and I'm like, wow, that was like 5x. So, and I'm like, okay, 5x, I could take that $200 out now, like, and go put it on something else, or just wait it out till the market drops again and go find something smaller to put $200 in it. Hopefully it 5x's again, so that's my rule of thumb. Like, I like to wait for triple or 5x before I take my initial investment, but that's the best way to do it, because that way you never lose. You never lose, because you're taking out what you put in anyways. So if it was to drop right after that and it goes down crazy, you already took out your initial investment. So, And then if it goes up and runs up like crazy, then like it's even better. But then after that, like I said, you always want to have a goal set for like where you want to take out another maybe 10%, you know, and let it ride and buy back in when it dips, when stuff dips.
That's how I feel about Cosmo right now. It's literally at $42. And I'm just like, man.
You bought at what? You bought what?
I bought it at, well, I bought it at, let's see here. It was at 22. So it pretty much doubled.
Yeah, so you only had double. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
And like most people be like, oh, yeah, you should take out your initial investment. I'm like, no, because my whole thing is like when it like I said, Luna 5x for me. You know, but if you wait for it to just double, that means I would have had to sell 10 of them.
Yep.
Right.
And that's stupid. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm losing then. I'm really losing. Yeah. So that's why I try to tell everybody like 3x, 5x. Go ahead and take out your initial investment.
So me, so you got anything to add, B? Yeah. How about you go next, B? Or you want me to go?
There you go.
So, and you know what? Shout out to Keith for this one because he helped me out with this. But so what I like to do, I'm a holder. I like to hold things. I like to hold things and just forget about it. That's what happened with with Tesla with me. Just held it and came back and said, "What?" You know. So I'm one of those people because and like I said, the reason why I think Keith and all this one of the dudes I think for this is because, and this happened when I was younger, was like there's been times in my life where I let people like borrow money and I just kind of like I'm one of those people where like I always tell people like I don't mind letting you borrow money, and as long as you tell me what's going on, you keep me up to date with it. That's why I'm very picky on who I let borrow any kind of money. Like I don't let just anybody borrow money at all. Because I am like that. Like I don't mind as long as you keep me informed and tell me what's going on and keep me updated. I'm okay with you like waiting, like holding back and not paying me back right away. But again, depends on who you are. Only specific people I would ever allow that. That's why I said I do not let people borrow money unless I truly trust you. Like you gotta be like one of my friends. Like basically you gotta grow up with me in a way. You know, like if I meet you yesterday, you're like, man, I need money. I'm going through a hard time. I'm like, here's $5. Good luck. That's just me. But because of that, there was times in my life where like, I had people, borrow money, and there's been times where like, dang, I really needed money, and like, crap, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this bill. I don't know how I'm gonna pay this person back. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for Christmas. This happened a lot of times in my life because, I went running through issues, and then there's been times where like people just right at the right time, I'll look like a dude said, "Hey man, remember that $20 I got you? Here, man, here you go." Or, "Hey man, remember that couple hundred that you gave me? Here you go, man." And they pay me back at just the right time when I needed it. And so it kind of gave me this mindset of like, I love having my money spread out and leaving it alone, because like when it's spread out, it's like, like when you like leaving your money under the bed, like I did when I was a kid, where I left like $20 under my bed. I forgot about it, looked under my bed one day, there it is, So I'm big on hodling. I like to hodl. It's not a good way to act to think, but I love to just put my money, place it, and don't think about it, and just live my life. And just if it builds, it builds. If it goes to zero, it is what it is. I try not to invest money where like I have an issue of losing it. Now, maybe I may went crazy, a little too crazy with Shiba Inu. Oh well, I'm not really mad about it because it's not like I'm broke.
But do you have all your ADA stake?
No, staking? I don't have it all staked. I have majority of it in a wallet in my ledger. I have some of it staked because the thing about ADA is that I'm trying to figure out, because I guess there's like you got to find the right group, and I just haven't taken the time to like research who I should stake it with, because the only reason why I got stake now was because I wanted to test out to see if it works, and it does. I didn't make much because I put in the bare minimum, but I think as of right now, I think I made my money back of what I paid for staking. and a little bit more. So I am making money back. But yeah, I definitely got some ADA stake. I don't have all of it. Majority of it is in my wallet. But a lot, like I said, that's only because I want to make sure that it's working. And then I also need to do the research of who to stake it with that's going to make me the most money, because it's just like I'm trying to figure out. I need to just do the research of like who to stake with that's going to give me the most money by stake is what I'm trying to find out right now.
Yeah, I know Voyager is one.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm with Voyager, but that's more that's I don't think that's really staking. Staking is like if you go through the Ledger wallet and you stake it with like, I forgot how to explain it. I mean, you kind of know what staking is, right?
Yeah, no, I'm staking in multiple different accounts and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, you gaining 5% a month, you know,
through
right now
Voyager.
for Voyager with Cardano. So,
which
and
I have
that's really that's like the highest amount. Like 5% is like their like, you know, limit is where they kind of stop. So there's other play where it's only like 3%, you know, and you're staking it and you're holding it in there.
Yeah, but
oh, go ahead.
But you know about like the group, like I forgot the website what it's called, but there's like a group thing that you can do. Like
you talking about like a pool account, like
the pool. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, people create their own, but that's what I'm saying. They're still like those ones will be like 3%, you know, compared to how Voyager is 5.
Yes.
So,
but also I know there's someone, like I say, it's research, but I've been doing some research. I haven't had time to really go deep into it. But like if you stick it with the right people, you'll make more than 3%. But I just don't know what that's all about, because that pool one's very complicated. So yes, I do have it with Voyager, absolutely, and then I have some stake in the pool.
Yeah, because I mean, all the coins that I know that you're able to like stake and stuff, it's hard to if you're like the person like you say you are, like you're just gonna hold and just ride it out, then it don't make no sense for your coins that are proof of stake or that you can stake like that to not be in one of those type of pools, because you're not even caring about it anyway, and you might as well be gaining more of it then.
And that's exactly what I did. I'm a holder, so like so to me, like when I'm gonna take profit, like I'm trying to take profit where it's kind of like life changing in a way. So like for example, I'm not gonna touch my Shiba Inu till it gets to 1 cent. Once it's at 1 cent, I'm gonna take it out. You know, Cardano, I believe in that one so much that I'm not even touching it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I feel. Like that one, I ain't touching until it gets to the million. Like I'm.
And it's no, and I feel like even when it's there, like why would I be taking it out? It's 5,000 a month. Like,
yeah,
like I said, like my friend now, he's already in there with 2 million worth, you know, and it's like when it gets to $10, he's going $10 million worth. He's still not going to take it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because he's going to be making bank. He's going to be making bank a month, like, and that's crazy. Like, you know, him and his wife, like they got the same amount in, so they both will be cashing out like 50K a month or something. Like, why would you be taking out then? That makes no sense unless you just a spender like that. Like
the only issue is right now, I'm not sure if you heard, but the government's going after that right now, like all that staking, because they're saying like it doesn't make no sense. Well, no, it's the stable coins are going after.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, they're not going after. Yeah. I was about to say they're not going after those coins. They're going after stable coins. That's why they went after Coinbase and they said USDC can be over 1%. And that's why I'm glad I got mine in Voyager instead, because I'm like, it's 9%. That's the whole point. I mean, I laugh at the banks. Like it literally says you get 0.001 or some mess, and it's like, yeah, you got to have $1,000 in an account, but in order to get 0.03, you need to have $1 million in an account.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? When I could just put $100 in my Voyager USDC and get 9, like $100, like you're kidding me, man.
At least this is what I believe. Like you need to figure out that one coin that, because because that's what people I think you really need to do. You need to figure out that one coin that's going to make you the money so you could take it out and really make money on all these other coins. So
yeah, I mean, they say you're supposed to find the altcoins so you're able to buy Bitcoin.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, but yeah.
Exactly.
Well, you say it, but you told it to me before.
Yeah. You use these small altcoins, and you buy a lot of those because you're able to, because it's be less than a cent, and then you use that money. You can either put in USD or invest in into other solidified projects, and that's how you build your and that's how you add more coins. It's like I was telling you, G. Like I'm trying to get to a point where my crypto is paying for everything.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm already there. All my bills paid. Straight crypto.
Yeah, no, I'm a long ways away from that. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out right now because, like I said, I ain't making that kind of money. So I'm just trying to figure out. Like I just need that one crypto to make me so much money, so I can take a profit.
Yeah,
make,
exactly.
Like make a crap ton of money. Then use all that money. Well, mainly upgrade my life first, number one, and then reinvest back into crypto and stuff.
Man, you just gotta find that penny,
right.
one that's a penny and stuff, like from 10 cents or lower. Because I mean, I feel like a lot of people probably at least got somewhere from 10 grand to 5,000 to 2,000 saved up somewhere.
Right.
And it's like, or you can do it, you can hustle and get there. And it's like, there's definitely coins that's 2 cents, 3 cents. Like, I mean, AMP, of course, I mean, it's moving real slow because there's no institutional, that's allowed you to buy with Bitcoin yet and stuff like that. But when that happens, it's like, if you was to put 4 grand right now in AMP, it'll get you 100,000 shares of it. And it's like, when AMP becomes $1, you just made $100,000 now. So, and that's only with $4,000. Like, people can get $4,000 saved up, and even if it goes back up to 5 cents, then it's 5 grand. But it's like, I mean, what's crazy is what, like 4 cents, that would be 40 G's to have 1 million of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then when it becomes $1 sometime next year, like possibly, like you're a millionaire now.
It's like that. Like I told you that one story about that one kid who put $20 into a random coin and became a millionaire.
Yeah. Yeah.
My father became a multimillionaire from what the report is. He became a multimillionaire.
Yep. And now you're able to reinvest into other cryptos and make more millions of dollars. Like, it's great. But yeah, you definitely want to find that coin. Like,
yeah, that's why I asked you guys about other exchanges that you guys trust, because that's the thing. It's like, it's very hard to like find these other, these other exchanges that will let you buy these lower coins that are hard to find. Because I mean, it's true. Like I said, I tried Binance. I like Binance, but I hate Binance US. It's garbage. It's trash, and I can't stand it. So that's why I asked you guys, what other exchanges do you guys know that you guys trust? So other people can figure out how to do it and they can do it themselves, because it is very hard, because Coinbase, Gemini, all these other ones, they're very easy. They're all there, but they don't have all the coins. All the coins you really want are in these other exchanges that, like, you gotta take 1 million years to get through. And some of these are kind of sketchy, to be honest. At least
I mean, crypto.com is that's pretty. You can find a lot of coin on crypto.com.
The problem with crypto.com, though, you can't buy every coins off of crypto.com.
No, you can't.
There's a lot of coins that I was trying to get that they list on crypto.com that you can't buy. That's the issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get those coins that are not listed on those popular exchanges that I want to buy, that I believe in. Like, 2 coins I like are it's the coin, it's a Fear coin, and what's the Omi coin. Those two I really want to get into.
That's under.
You said Fear?
Yeah, Fear.
Just FAIR.
No, it's like Fear.
Like Fear. Like
Fear.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
that's on Bitmart.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bitmart is really a good one. Right.
Yeah, but it's just trying to, because like I found myself into some little snaky ones, and I'm like, I'm trying to avoid those, because ain't nobody want to get ripped off from the money, So that's why I say it's kind of important that you know where you're going to, so people can go into ones that they trust. Because the thing I like about Fear, I guess Fear is supposed to be a crypto that's mainly supposed to be supposed to be for gaming and stuff. So like it's supposed to be a gaming currency. So that's why I'm like, man, I'm kind of big.
Did any of y'all get on Axie before it took
I
off?
think I did hear.
What, Axie?
Yeah, did any of y'all get on Axie before it took off? Because that's a gaming token, you know.
Again, that's another one because I did hear about that one when people were talking about it, but I didn't know how to get into it. It was like, well, I didn't do the research on where I need to go to get.
But how long was that ago when it took off?
I know, just like July 19th.
Yeah,
Because when it was like probably was $13 almost something. And I remember being really mad because it was 2 coins that got posted on the same day. It was like Axie, and it was like this one that was what, because Axie is spelled AXS, and then the other one was AXC. And I was like, I don't know which one it is. And the other one was super cheap, like $1 or something. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't know which one I should get on. And then so I like hesitated. I ended up putting my money on something else, which I still did good, but not compared to what Axie went up to. Because Axie shot up to like $70 in 3 weeks or something. So like that $10, you know, yeah, like it was crazy. But it's because of the people are playing the game. Like it feels like that game became the Pokemon. That craze, craze of Pokemon, when everybody was out there trying to grab a Pokemon and stuff. That's what it felt like because they was literally getting 1 million users from that July 19th date. A week was getting added.
Yeah, and that's why I want to get into that. Like, if I know, this kind of going off topic, but like some of the things I like to play are gacha games, which is basically the basic games where like you could basically, it's kind of like pay to win, but you could play, which I've been telling B about. But basically you could just play and you basically can like roll for
earn
characters.
Money? Oh,
no,
okay.
Not earn money. You just roll for characters. But what I'm saying is, it's like things like that. When crypto gets attached to like these app games, and I shouldn't even tell my secret because I would love to build app games. If somebody's going to do it, somebody's going to do it by the time I'm ready to do it. But that's what Axie Infinity basically is. I'm like,
yeah, it's doing that.
Yeah. So when they start having games like that attached to crypto, those ones are going to go up in price. That's why I want to get that fear coin, because fear coins like that.
Yeah, if you can imagine if freaking Fortnite would have been the first Axie type of game, like it would have been crazy.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like all those games, like when crypto starts getting tied to gaming like that, those coins are going to go up. Like it's happening to Axie right now. I'm looking at it right now. It's at $66. I remember that thing was only at a couple of. It was like a couple of dollars when I first heard about it. And that's one of the coins I was trying to get into, but I didn't know how. Like I said, I didn't know what alternate exchange, the unpopular exchanges to go through, because again, starting the crypto, one, like I said, there's 2 issues. One is too hard and it takes time to do it, which again, if you really want to, it's like work. If you want to make money, you got to put time in. So
if you really want to make some money in, like I said, because it is the easiest investment at the end of the day, but it's just like, you got to do your research and figure out stuff. Like, but if you really about making money, like, why not? Like, it's so easy. Like, it's definitely not as hard as working a 9 to 5 out there. Like, so you're making the money that you end up making it from it. Like, no way. Like,
and my other issue, I just wanted to I'll let you go to one to add this. My other issue was I went on with some really sketchy websites. That's like, I don't know if I want to put my money into this one. It's like, it's kind of sketchy. So that's the thing. So like that's why, like, again, it goes back to when I was asking you guys, what exchanges do you guys, like, outside the main ones, do you guys go into? So, not just for me, but anybody who listens to this podcast, like, hey, I can go into this one, I can go into that one, and go for these little coins, like Axie, when it was nothing. Like, for me, I'm trying to get into Fear, and Omi is one I heard about too. But these are like the coins I'm trying to get into, which I think Omi is more tied to NFT, but Fear is another one that's going to be tied to games. So, but anyways, go ahead, B. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're right. I got look into NFTs. I gotta look into that.